Great news, boss. The sponsor we were after are pleased with our proposals and are happy to sign. I'll get all the relevant paperwork sorted. All that's left to say is, congratulations.
Can I borrow you for a moment, boss? Good news, boss. We got a great result on this. Boss, just a reminder. A while ago you set a workforce cap on personnel. Obviously I'm biased, but don't forget that you can uncap it should you wish.
Hey, Chief. Engineering need your attention on something.
Okay, boss. Got an interesting bit of news for you. We've had a driver reach out to us to ask if we'd be interested in a preliminary chat with them about possibilities for next season. You can always say no if you're not interested, or we can see where it goes. Your call.
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.
As night falls in Singapore, the track starts to warm up, and it'll be red hot by the time we find out who's on pole for tomorrow's race. Time to set the grid then. Welcome along to qualifying here in Singapore.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, engines fired up. We're set. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining. Albon's ahead of you. Right, their best lap time, 1 minute 34.4. Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. Marina Bay hosted a Grand Prix that briefly ran in the 60s and 70s, but the Garden City re-entered the calendar for good in 2008. We missed it for a couple of years, but it was great to come back to the Singapore Grand Prix. And here's our track, 4.94 kilometers long, and overtaking chances into the first corner, into turn 14 at the end of the Esplanade, and now into turn 16 in the newly reprofiled sector that we first ran on in 2023. Still though, it's punishing and tough on the brakes, and the heat and humidity will take an effect on our drivers. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Albon, Joshua Pearce and Sainz, Verstappen, Mayer, Norris and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Stroll, Colapinto, Yuki Tsunoda and Gasly, Hadjar, Hülkenberg, Zane Maloney and Paul Aaron, Bortoletto, Behrman, Doohan and Zach O'Sullivan rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. And joining me in the commentary box this afternoon, the First Lady of World Motorsports, Naomi Schiff. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. So as all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
Depleting, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop. Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta. Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Okay, DRS is now available. Okay, Callie's ahead of you now. Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.5 seconds. They're all fresh softs. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap, 1:56.5. Accumulating somewhere on the MGUK. To manage this, we're going to need to lower our ERS deployment mode. We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap. Just ahead, let's go. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap, 1:38.5. And you're closing by 0.4 a lap. Keep it going. second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff. Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. The underbody's incurred critical damage at this point. We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. We might see some rain, ETA about 15 minutes. We've got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. It's Verstappen ahead. Time last lap, 1:37.7. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Okay, we're dropping back by around 4/10 a lap. Give it everything you got. Okay, Callie's in the pits. Callie's in the pits now. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 3.3 seconds. Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Okay.
now, pit now. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, off we go, back into the race. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, you're in the top 10. Is stopping now. At the moment, the car behind is lapping faster than us by around a second a lap. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.5 seconds. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Is ahead of you. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 4.6 seconds. They're on fresh softs, and the time last lap, 1 minute 58.4. Gasly behind. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, they got 4 laps on their tyres. Time last lap, 1:37.5. Okay, we don't think we're far away from rain now. I'll keep you updated as conditions change. Watch the conditions. We think there's rain coming pretty soon. Be careful. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 9.2 seconds. And that's 11 laps of fuel remaining. Gap to the car in front, 10.9 seconds. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
That is so dark in this thing.
Here's the checkered flag. Here's our winner. By George, he's done it. Russell wins.
What a true show of character to fight through the grid the way they did, to not get beat down by starting so far down, and to come back and win it all. Just goes to show how strong this driver is.
Well, it's been a long wait for many of our drivers, but the wait is always worth it. Bring them out to the awaiting crowd. It's time for our podium celebrations. And taking his place on the top step of the podium, he gave it some hustle. Well done to George Russell. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.